one-on-one action coming your way next.
Gonna be good.
We have one of the best talents on the roster today versus a formidable opponent.
This should be one of the greatest matchups ever.
What is up, console superstars, and how are you all doing today? I'm hoping you guys are all having, if not going to have, an exceptional day and night. And it seems like the WWE heard our prayers, as we are no longer facing Seth Rollins or Kevin Owens, but we are facing the one and only Dolph Ziggler, who just caught us in an armbar as he is trying to get us to tap out. Now, I don't know if this is necessarily an armbar, but if you do know what move this is, then make sure you guys comment it down below. But we managed to actually reverse it in a way and give him two punches to the face. We kick him right on his arm, even though I thought we would have kicked a little bit higher. Hit him with an elbow to the face, uppercut him right there, stomp on his arm just because he was messing around with our arm as well. And then we flip him over onto his back because we don't play no games out here. But then he manages to actually reverse us right there, and then he jumps on top of us and DDTs us. So that was a pretty sick move right there, considering that he used our momentum against us, and we basically DDT'd ourselves in a way, since he actually was carried by us in a certain way. But we move on in the match to where I use the signature move on him, slam him on his back, and I'm trying to do the charged finisher. Now, you guys know what the charged finisher does. It basically takes out the opponent because we drop him on his head, but he reverses it. He punches me in the abs, and you guys already know about my ab workouts. It's not too much pain, but then he does a move. We try to reverse it. We're a little bit too late, so he is a little bit ahead, and then he starts doing all these elbow drops on us, and I'm like, who does he think he is, The Rock or something? He's giving me the people's elbow, and then to finish it off, towards the last elbow that he gives us to our abs, which is basically just giving us an ab workout if you ask me, he decides to jump in the air and drop himself on top of us. Now, the reasoning behind this, I don't really know. Why would he try to pin us after that? I don't know either, because hey, listen, if when we're doing ab workouts we can take 50 punches, I'm pretty sure that we can take 10 elbows and a little jump, because we are 6'6", 315 pounds of pure muscles, no steroids. We hit him with an uppercut again. We're looking like Kane out here, just giving him uppercuts. We're doing the signature move one more time just to see if we can get him out of the game. Just with that, I was gonna do the finisher right there, but he reversed it as soon as I tried to pick him up. He just basically tried to break our arm, but it isn't gonna work. I end up stomping on him basically. I don't even know how that was possible, but I did it anyways. He goes ahead and grabs onto the rope. What kind of coward grabs onto the rope when they're being pinned? I mean, come on, man. You have to have the resilience and the stamina to just kick out. Now, I don't know if I will ever grab onto the ropes, but listen to me here right now. If I ever need to grab onto the ropes, man, I'm using the ropes. But he reverses this right here. We weren't really trying to do a special, maybe a suplex, and don't really know what happened there. He was gonna attack us, but then all of a sudden he just stopped. We are at 3.5 stars. We're basically trying to get at least to 4 every single match. We end up using the finisher on him, and you guys already know, every time we use the finisher, unless you're Seth Rollins, you are basically out of the game. And we end up taking a W right here and heading on to our next match versus a new opponent as well.
Up next, we have singles action. This should be great. We have one of our breakout talents in a match I am sure we will not soon forget.
Oh man, I can't wait to see these two go at it.
On to our second match, we face a familiar face in Balor. The reason I say familiar is we watched him when he won the NXT Championship. He was also our first victim when we came onto SmackDown. He was our first professional match on SmackDown in which we took a W in. So I don't want to say I hate this man because I appreciate him to a certain extent, considering that I am positive that we had some sort of friendship. So now having to face him right before Money in the Bank, I say in a way this is just some warm-up, because my oh my, we lost our first pay-per-view ever to Rusev. If you guys haven't checked it out, make sure you do by going on the playlist and checking out the Payback match. And now we have Money in the Bank coming shortly, and I don't know exactly who we are facing yet, but I am going to make sure that we win the match 100%. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna exit out if we are losing, but I'm gonna make sure that we take the W no matter what, because you guys know I like keeping it realistic. And hold on, give me a second. What is Kevin Owens doing over here? I thought we weren't gonna see any more of Kevin Owens, but he seems to be right there, and he's standing in the way of Balor, and he was basically in a way just looking over me and him. Don't really know why he's here. It doesn't even seem like he's cheering on either of us, as he's not clapping when I'm beating him up, and he's not clapping whenever Balor is hitting me. And now Balor just, I thought that was gonna be a DDT, but instead he flips us over. That was a pretty weird move, and the referee is counting the time before we actually get ring out. We managed to dive back in. He hits us in our back, but we fast forward, and guys, you guys can clearly see that we have been putting the beat down on Balor. I just think he's a little bit too small to be facing us, but he's quite strong. If he's able to flip us and basically just lift us up like that, you can tell that that man is strong. He DDTs us from our knee. He didn't even let us get up full length to DDT us, and then the buttons start popping up, and I didn't really know what these buttons were for exactly. All I knew was that I had to tap them, but because they came at such a rare time, I didn't exactly, I want to say, reverse whatever he was doing. Tried to uppercut him, but he hit us in the abs. But you guys already know what happens with our abs. Able to reverse this move on him, and then we have the charge finisher available, and we also have the finisher. So right now we grab him, we do the signature touch, and you guys already know what happens. So if you guys like the gameplay and commentary, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And as always, guys, I want you all to have a great day and night. Stay positive, keep on grinding, keep on smiling, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out, console superstars, and get ready for Money in the Bank.